there anything more exciting than when you finally get into your brand new ride? Yeah, it could be a used ride too, but it's new, right? Just feels like you've been saving up for it, been looking for the perfect vehicle or the one that you can afford that you're happy in, that represents who you are. You get into that thing, you're cruising it all around. And then before you know it, you're in an accident, right? And that dream car of yours or what have you is now ruined. I would like to open up the Bert Show Book of Records right here. Who bought a car and got into an accident the fastest? 1-855-BERT Show. This all comes from Tommy and his accident the other day.
Yep. I had my new truck, which I have titled Black Beauty. That is her name because she is black and she is beautiful.
We got that.
Dallas, my coworker, said it is an EV. She goes, hey, why aren't you parking? I'm parking outside on top of our deck. She goes, why don't you go down in the deck and charge? And I'm like, that's a good idea. So I went down and I was very careful going down into it. That went fine. When I went to leave later that day, I scraped the top, the fin on top. So I took it yesterday to my collision center. Over $3,000.
No.
So that'll be going to insurance.
Okay. And that was how long you had truck, first scratch or accident on it?
7 days.
7 days.
7 days.
Is your time to beat right now. 1-855-BERT Show. And I've been in that situation before where you can hear that screech on the steel, man, and it is deafening.
I was going so slow too, and that screech seemed like it was a minute and a half.
All right, 7 days is our time to beat. 1-855-BERT Show. Here is our first call. All right, we're just going to jump right in, and then we're going to do Good Goes Around. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi, guys. I love listening to y'all in the morning. I'm in my car all the time, and y'all make my day so much better.
Well, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being part of the show. What kind of car was it? Give us the build up, like what you were looking for. You finally got into it, and then how long it took you to mess it all up.
Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you guys, it's just been crazy. I had been without a car for a year and a half. Finally got money saved up to get a car. I went in. It was a 2016 Nissan Rogue. Bought it in 2023, so it wasn't new, but it was new to me. It was blue, which is my granddaughter's favorite color. It had the big panoramic sky roof, and she thought that was fantastic. So we bought it on a Saturday afternoon, rainy Saturday afternoon, and I was like, okay, be really careful driving home. And then Sunday, we were going down the road, and I pulled out of a subdivision, and a kid rear-ended me. I had it forced.
Not even your fault. So how long are we talking about here? How many hours?
She got unclicked for somehow. It said 14.
14 hours.
14 hours.
No.
Is our time to beat. Okay.
I'm gonna keep mine in my back pocket because I have a friend, and they can beat 14 hours.
Okay.
Wow.
14 hours is now the Bert Show Book of Records from buying new car to your first accident. Brock, good morning. You were on the Bert Show.
Well, it wasn't my car, but I actually T-boned a guy pulling out of a Porsche dealership.
Oh no. My God. Good for you.
Pulling out of the Porsche dealership and you T-boned him?
And it was a brand new 911 Carrera.
Oh, bro had been saving up for this thing his entire life. He hadn't eaten a meal in 3 months. He was trying to save up for this car, and this is how you destroyed it.
All right, but Brock, who was at fault here? Did he pull out in front of you, or were you the one at fault?
It was my fault.
Okay.
I could tell by the stutter. That's how it was going.
Man, he was pulling out. All right, thank you, Brock. Appreciate it. Sony is real close to that. Real close to that. Hey, Sonny, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
I think it's Bonnie if you're talking to me.
Yes, it is.
Probably, but sometimes B's or S's on our screen. Bonnie, Sonny, whatever you got. How many minutes we talking about?
So my sister's car was rear-ended and totaled, so I went with her to get a new one, and I was in the rental car. She was in her brand-new car, drove it off the lot, maybe not even, a mile down the road, so maybe 10 minutes. I rear-ended her. I was driving the rental car. She was in her brand-new car. I rear-ended her brand-new car.
How did you do that, Bonnie?
I might not have been paying attention.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
that'll do
That's
it.
normally how it happens.
There we go.
I like you're taking accountability. Okay.
Before you take Matt,
Yep.
let me tell you mine.
Because Matt is going to be unbeatable.
But Matt, exactly.
Yeah.
Matt is unbeatable. So my marketing director at Clear Channel Lexington, Michael Jordan was his name.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, his
Really?
name was Michael Jordan.
That's Michael C. Jordan.
People were very
You got to it before I did.
people were very upset whenever they would see him, like if he like made reservations
I
and
can
stuff, and you show up
imagine.
and you think Michael Jordan, and it's like no, it's a white guy that's maybe a couple inches taller than me, right?
They were clearing out restaurants for that guy.
Yeah. So we worked together, and there was a car dealership right next to the radio station. And he went over there and bought himself this little Nissan sports car, right? So proud of it. I kid you not. Pulled out on the Nicholasville Road. It was a little harrowing trying to get out from where our building was. And as soon as he pulled out of the lot, car accident.
Oh, my God.
And he was so excited about this car and to get this car. And no joke, he pulled off the lot and got into a car accident
That's
as he was
insane.
pulling out of the lot.
It was like Brock with the Porsche.
Yes, it was 1,000%.
All right, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
How is it possible that it can be negative time? Hey, Matt, good morning. You're on the Bert Show. Hi.
Good morning. I was looking for a car for a while. Finally found it. Went in, paid for it. They're like, okay, we're going to give it the car wash. Guy goes to get the car, hits another vehicle with it in the lot while they went to wash it. They're like, yeah, it's going to be another 5 hours. And then they end up telling me the guy hit it and they had to replace the front bumper and the side door.
So before you were even in your new car, they crashed it on the lot.
Yep. No discount because they repaired it.
We will never do this phone conversation
No.
ever again because this can never be beat.
That's the one right there.
It
You are the
is.
GOAT, speaking of Michael Jordan.
Yep.
All right, Matt. Thank you for your call, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, man.
The Bert Show.